My name is Jason, otherwise known as DrFunk, or the Doctor, and crew name, Liquid Lights Crew. Rolling back before Vibe Elements, but Liquid Lights Crew, they were the illest hitting up the clubs and raves back in the day, the ones that inspired me.
Okay, and when did you start dancing? What year?
In '96.
96? And on where? Where exactly?
You know, my first club experience was over at the Limelight, and that's where I saw Tiny and some Liquid Lights Crew cats first. Before I even knew what Liquid was, I saw them, the kids doing all this crazy stuff with their hands. And then Gold over at the Roxy was my first rave.
Oh.
And then I also saw Tiny there. I was just like sitting out in the dance floor, and then this dude comes out of nowhere and just starts dancing with these light sticks. Sick. And I saw kids doing Liquid with the glow sticks. I thought it was the sickest thing I'd ever seen.
So you used to did you used to do like a lot of glow sticks too, or what the kids was doing back then? Liquid, glow sticks, which style they were doing more that you seen?
Well, they were doing lots of Liquid, and if they could, they'd get some glow sticks in their hand as soon as possible, because it was just as sick. And then I saw cats from Liquid Lights Crew doing the light sticks, and I had never seen anybody doing that. And they were getting up in all in formations, and you know, I thought they were getting paid to come to parties, and I found out they were just doing it for the love of it.
Okay, and so how did you start doing Liquid? Like, what inspired you the most? Which move or what? How did you start doing that Liquid?
Well, I think it was at the Gold Party. I'd gone to the Gold Party and I saw some kids doing Liquid, and I started doing it myself. And then I just got the bug, and I did it for 12 hours after that. I just couldn't stop. I thought it was the sickest thing I'd ever seen, and it felt so amazing. And I was like, wow, and I kind of got it, and I was like, wow, look at that. I could, do Liquid bacon and eggs,
Yeah. You're right. We used to do a lot of mime Liquid. Now, we used to do like stories, right? So yeah, we used to do like a lot of story in Liquid. So what I want to ask you, how so I know that you joined Liquid Lights Crew after some time. What do you think about that?
Well, when I was first a little young, bit of a Liquid dancer, it was my dream was to dance with Liquid Lights Crew. And then one day my dream came true at Asbury Park Convention Center, and Liquid Lights Crew was doing a show up on stage, and Yoshi, one of the dudes, is on stage, and he comes off the stage and he's like, "Here, take my sweatshirt and mask. You deserve it." And he was huge, right? So I put on his hoodie and put on this mask, and I grabbed the lights and I danced like crazy. And his hoodie was so big, it kept falling in front of my eyes and I couldn't see. But I just danced my heart out, And then somebody came and tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "You're getting too close to the DJ booth."
So you was dancing on the stage, right?
Yeah. It was
okay.
Awesome. And then some friends of mine were in the stands, and then they said, "Yeah, we saw this dude on stage, looked like he was dancing just like you." And I was like, "That was me."
Yeah. So that was like the first show they did with like Liquid Lights Crew on the stage. What rave was that?
I don't remember the rave. Wait. I think it was Plurs, Unity, something like that.
Yeah.
One of your buddies from Plur who put it on.
Oh, that was For You.
For You, yeah.
For You. Yeah, definitely. And so then after that, I remember you went, after Liquid Lights Crew, you and me, after Liquid Lights Crew died out, you and me, we kept going, and we ended up making another crew called Vibe Elements, where we joined Hypno and Tony Flo. So what do you have to say about that? Like how that started, and just give us an idea how that crew was What do you think about that crew? That
I thought
because
they
it
were
was
awesome.
like a rave crew too, right? Even though we
it
had
was like
popping.
the first kind of rave hip hop blend crew because we all came out of the rave scene, and the rave scene was just kind of dying out, and kids weren't dancing anymore. You know, there wasn't as much liquid as there used to be, and it was just Tiny and I keeping it alive. And every time I go out to a party, I feel like the only one dancing. Everybody was just like getting high and then just kind of like bugging out, and
Yeah,
it just wasn't
sitting
the
on the
same
floor
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we all kind of got in with the underground hip hop and started popping and locking. And I had gone away for a few months, and then when I came back, we met up with Tony Flo, and we were hanging out. And Tony Flo was like, "Yo, man, we're gonna start a crew. We're gonna call 5 Elements, and we got Hypno." And so started, practicing together, and started hitting up practices and jams and stuff, and just kind of filtering our way in, and it was cool because the underground hip hop, they totally accepted us in ways and didn't accept us in ways, and it all depended on the people, but mostly the grassroots, the youngins, we all fell right in because we're good, we're poppers, lockers, and we liked it and we learned fast.
Mm-hmm. Well, before I go into the Union Square and all the other stuff, which one was your best rave? Which one you really liked?
I liked them all. How am I gonna think of which one? That one at the 4U was great, and then there was that one at the Liberty Science Center.
Oh yeah,
that's where I first got to hold the light sticks, and I was just messing with them for 45 minutes straight. And see, I know I love those together parties at the Roxy, which is off the hook, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was like such a great time. It was like some of the height of the dancing, And just every party, I just loved every single one of them because they're just sick. Even at the Roseland Ballroom, Asbury Park Convention Center, if there was dancers getting down and we were all doing liquid, and it was just an amazing time,